I thought this would be a not so eventful vlog, but the whole point is that New York City is very unpredictable. So hello, welcome back to another week in my life. I am currently just got coffee from La Colombe. I'm in Soho, headed to work. And if you watched last vlog, you know I left off after Super Bowl. I don't know if I did an intro. Oh, I did an intro yesterday. I don't know why I'm doing this again. It is Tuesday, Valentine's Day, February 14th. And that is so funny. Somebody literally walked behind me. It was like, happy Valentine's Day, love you, on the phone. That's so cute. So yeah, it is Tuesday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2023. I just grabbed coffee. I'm about to walk to this little grocery store by my job and get yogurt. I have granola in my bag so I can have breakfast with coffee instead of just coffee, because that's not a meal. And then, I know that's right. And oh yeah, I got Beyonce tickets yesterday. So my sister got the code. I did not. I'm a little offended by, there's a lot of noise with this truck. Hold on. Okay, so as I was saying, my sister got removed from the wait list and put into the queue. 8 people were ahead of her. She got her tickets. The fees are outrageous. I cannot wait for Congress to dig in Live Nation and Ticketmaster's behind, because that is ridiculous. Having to do this process is ridiculous. The amount of fees they charge is ridiculous, etc., etc. Either way, I have tickets. I posted on my Instagram story, I was like, I do have Renaissance tickets. I don't have all my dental work done. It's fine. It's gonna get done. Everything's fine. I'll take care of it, okay? Everything's under control. I'm headed into the office today, literally, because I was gonna go on Thursday, because I'm always in a better mood after payday. But I decided to come in today because they're doing a little Valentine's Day social, and that means I don't have to come for the rest of the week. So that's where I'm headed now. I'll check in with you all later. So I left you all off on Tuesday. Had like a nice day working in the office in person. We had a little like Valentine's Day activity that we did during the day. Valentine's Day night was not eventful for me. I went home, chilled out, and then yesterday I just didn't even pick up the camera. And then this morning I would have started filming while I was in the gym, but I literally didn't even remember. And it's so funny, I'm glad I stopped working out. Not altogether, but I mean this morning. So I got on the treadmill this morning just to do a walk before I actually worked out, and I just wasn't feeling right. Like when I got on, I was like, I don't know, like I'm not feeling it. I'm not like, not just like I'm tired or I don't want to work out or whatever. It was just like, I'm not feeling it. I feel weird. I feel like I need to stop. So I stopped. Nothing physically was wrong, but when I got back into my apartment, I was like, this is why I needed to stop. My mind was just boggled with so many things. I realized I hadn't turned on the dishwasher last night, so when I went to cook breakfast, that was not happening without me washing dishes. Someone from a team, one of my team members that's in another location, like in a different time zone, was still having issues with something, so I like got on to work really early just for like 20 minutes to chat with them, to like get them together, make sure we had everything we needed. I took a shower and just like got myself ready. There was laundry I had still in the dryer from yesterday. I needed to get that. There was laundry hanging on like my actual laundry hanger, and also on hangers in a closet that needed to be folded and put away. Laundry on the couch. I just like, I have been doing some things of like that I wasn't completing. So like laundry that wasn't completed. I'd done my hair and there was still stuff out from that. And I had cooked and started, you know, putting the stuff in the dishwasher and still hadn't finished that. I'm so glad I went back inside. And I was just like, I've been doing that. So since I realized that I don't have the stuff to make my breakfast, and coffee and stuff, well, tea, but I am, because I'm running the dishwasher now, I'm just gonna run to grab a latte before my first meeting, and I feel much better already. I feel much better than I think I would have if I had like worked out for an hour and came back into my place and it was like kind of a disaster. and like mentally, I would have been like, now I'm mentally frazzled. No. So that's where we're at this Thursday. I have work today, and I think I'm going to try to get out into the city a little bit. I also need to edit the last vlog and get that live. It's looking like it's going to go live on Saturday. I have the proxies done, but I still need to like edit all of it and then export it, get it on YouTube, get everything all set up. So it's looking real Saturday-ish. I was hoping for during the week, but that doesn't seem to be happening. So I'm gonna grab coffee and I will check back in with y'all as the day goes on. Talk to you later. Okay, I am back in the house and I have my latte. I have started to like, I don't know how much you all can see behind me. I've started to fold up some of my laundry. I had prepped a smoothie before I left. I make the same smoothie all the time, if you're curious, to the best of my ability. And when I have access to all the ingredients, it is, let me turn the camera around. So right now I'm just letting the fruit defrost a little bit, but I do baby kale, a little bit of pineapple, frozen mango, frozen mixed berries with kale. And to that I'm going to add ginger, vitamin C powder. The vitamin C powder I talked about on here before. This is a natural acerola, cherry, camu, and amla vitamin C powder that I've used for years. I also put a little bit of chia seeds in there, coconut water. I don't have coconut water. This is why I needed to get off the trip. I did not realize how many areas in my life I had like let slip in just like the past couple days. And you know what it is? I went to the grocery store yesterday in between meetings, and I don't think I captured any of that. I went to the grocery store yesterday in between meetings. I had originally planned to order groceries, but I'm trying to get away from ordering groceries because Amazon announced that, number one, the system is just messed up anyway, and it's not flawless, and I'm trying to move away from it. So they announced that even the fresh delivery is no longer going to be free, even with a minimum and a Prime membership. So before it was like fresh deliveries were free with a minimum order with a Prime membership, and it used to be the same way with Whole Foods. Now Whole Foods is $10 no matter what, and they still call it 2-hour delivery. I'm like, that just means they deliver it within a 2-hour window, not within 2 hours from the time you order it, whatever. Either way, I was like, these are not great options. Also, there's limited produce. I don't like people picking my produce because I feel like they don't do it right. There's very limited meat and there's limited protein. So like limited fish options and stuff. And when I did order it, it would be kind of bad. Like from Amazon, from Fresh, it was nice to have the Pat LaFreda options that were like prepackaged and like single servings. So I'm cooking for one most of the time. So that was nice. But then the options just got bad. And I was like, why am I paying for this when I should just get up and go to the grocery store? Started my new role. I feel like my last job was really like sucking the life out of me. And like, not only could I not do things during the day in between meetings, I could hardly find the energy to do them afterwards. Either way, I've been trying to move away from ordering my groceries and trying to move to like planning to go get them on my own and get them in smaller batches. I feel like sometimes it saves me money, it keeps me active, etc. But sometimes stuff is just too heavy to carry. So I went to the grocery store yesterday and I was in a rush because I was trying to get to a meeting because one of my previous ones had run over, and I forgot coconut water, which I can just get downstairs from the store downstairs from me. But I'm glad I stopped doing what I was doing because I'm realizing from the laundry, I have recycling and trash that needs to go out, and just because you work out in the morning doesn't mean you have everything together, right? And I'm a person, like I have systems and routines and stuff, and it helps me regulate my nervous system. I saw something on TikTok where they were like, basically saying like you can't positive mindset yourself out of a dysregulated nervous system. And that's what I found, like over the years, the things that make me the most like prepared, comfortable, ready to deal with stuff is when I'm like, did you get some rest? Have you drank enough water? Have you eaten something? Have you eaten something good for yourself? If that's, if you have access to that. Have you taken some downtime? Are you preparing yourself? All of those good things. I'm not saying anything new here, but I like my routines because they make me feel good. And things like ordering groceries has helped me with that, because I will just order the same things over and over, because I make the same smoothie. I make the same eggs and avocado in the morning. I consistently need to take my trash out. But yeah, so I'm glad I didn't spend that time working out. I just kind of got to, I got to come back into my place and kind of just be like, look around. And I think I honestly was like spending some time on my phone and just not paying attention to around me. And I'm like, oh, let me just hop in between this meeting, hop and do this thing. I was out of the house all day on Tuesday, and then we had a late meeting yesterday, so I didn't really do anything after work. Usually after work is like when I do some of my tidying up before I go to bed and things. Yeah, so whew, we're about to get resituated, getting back into the routine, getting back into a rhythm. Even a day and a half or something can throw things off. So I'm just like, let me get right. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this laundry. I'll probably go get some coconut water to make this smoothie eventually. I have my first meeting soon, and start editing the vlog, take out this trash, all that stuff. We gotta keep it together, keep it tight, okay? And work out, and working out. Working out is important too, but not if everything else is falling apart. Yeah. Okay, exciting developments today. I stepped out right before my last meeting to run to Target because I realized earlier, as you saw, I did not have coconut water. I also needed to get some soap and to get out. It's been cloudy and kind of rainy. Well, it's rained in the afternoon, but it's been cloudy all day. I was like, let me get out after I finish most of the stuff that I need to do for the day. And I think I talked about this either in the last vlog or earlier, but I recently just kind of thought about like looking up what benefits you get living in New York City, specifically with your ID. I was thinking about going into a museum, and I was like, oh, like, what do you get with your New York City ID? So I recently, and within the last year, got both the ID NYC ID, as well as I transferred my, as well as transferring my Florida driver's license to a New York driver's license. And I have the, what is it called? One ID or Real ID or whatever it's called. Either way, I have to make a TikTok about this because there are so many benefits you get for having the ID NYC sign up. And one of them is getting a single year level 1 band membership. Brooklyn Academy of Music. It's like theater, film, music, all in one kind of organization. And I've loved band for years. And I went and applied for the membership, and I literally got it yesterday. Hold on, I have to stop so I don't get these people in my clip. Okay, so yeah, I applied for the band membership. I also applied for, I think it was the New York City Ballet membership that you get with it. So I applied for it a couple days ago. I literally got the membership yesterday, and I had some issues with it, and I just emailed and they fixed it. Like, they connected my login with the new member ID. With the membership, you get half off day of tickets, and I've been wanting to go see the sign in Sydney Brustein's window. Oscar Isaac and Rachel Brosnahan are in it. I transparently do not know the plot of the play. I know Lorraine Hansberry, I know Oscar Isaac, and I know from watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and a couple of other things, I know Rachel Brosnahan and love them all. So I'm like, I want to go see this, and I don't want to pay full price for the tickets. So at first there weren't any tickets available when I looked earlier for same day purchase, but I just looked while I was out and there was like 6 or 7 available. So what did I do? I got the 50% off tickets, but even more than that, you won't believe this. Hold on, I'm running out of breath. Trying to rush back home so I can get ready and make the play because it's like 5 something now. The play starts at 7:30 and I'm not taking a car, I'm gonna take the train. So yeah, in addition to that, on my way to Target, I see on someone's Instagram story this Solange concert that she's putting together. Well, it's not Solange. It is an event, a series of performances curated by Solange in partnership with BAM, with like so many great artists, including the Clark sisters and Kalila and a bunch of other artists, right? And someone just put it on their stories. I happened to look, and she literally just announced it 2 hours ago. I was like, listen, God is real, y'all. Like, because they knew that I would want to go to that shit, and they knew that I would want to go to something like that, and they also knew that this was right on time. So basically, with my membership, I'll get 20% off the tickets for that. I got 50% off my tickets today, and y'all are about to go with me to see a play tonight, which is wild. I thought this would be a not so eventful vlog, but the whole point is that New York City is very unpredictable. So I'll check in with y'all in a moment. Okay, I'm back in the house and just about to like hurry up and get ready. Target haul really fast. I got another sports bra because I realized when you start working out consistently, or when you continue to work out consistently, there's a lot of laundry. And the one thing that I don't have a ton of is, or like an equal amount of, is like workout pants and the sports bras that I like. And I feel like that ratio, because like the underwear and t-shirt ratio is like fine, I have more than enough, but like those two things are the things I'm constantly worried about washing. So I got another one, and I think that's gonna help with laundry. I need to get more, but I haven't bought this one before, so I just wanna make sure I like it. It's just an all-in-motion sports bra from Target. I'll take the cups out as I usually do, because those are annoying, or maybe I'll leave them in. I'll give it a try. But the thing is, once you wash them, they lose shape and it's annoying anyway. So that, I got soap. I needed some Dove bar soap. I like this shea butter and vanilla. It's scented, but like I love Dove, and I like it. And coconut water for my smoothie. So I'll put one in the fridge, keep the rest in the cabinet, and have coconut water for like hopefully a month. Like, I don't use a ton of it in my smoothies, but like it's heavy to carry, and gotta figure out when to order and all that stuff. So I feel like theater is like, you know, a cause to at least dress up a little bit, but I'm going solo. It's not a date or anything like that. I'm riding the Iron Horse, getting on the subway. It is rainy and gross outside, so I'm going to mix going to the theater with a gross night out, riding the well, it's not a gross night out, it's a nice night out, but I'm gonna try to find the middle ground between being comfortable, walking to the train, getting on the train both ways, and also wanting to be cute while I'm in the theater. So I kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna wear. I don't know. It's not gonna be very dressy, just because with the rain, and yeah. I wish I had some like flat thigh-high boots. Like I have the Mark Fisher. They're like the dupe of the Stuart Weitzman like thigh-high boots, but I have them with a heel, and I'm not about to do all of that in heels. If I was ready to spend $60 on Ubers tonight, I would totally be like, yeah, I'll put on heels, because all I'm doing is walking downstairs and they're carting me off in my ferry, in my chariot, and then I'll get out at the theater, and when I leave the theater, I will get in my beautiful chariot back to back home, and I don't have to really worry about walking in the heels. But in actuality, in real life, I'm going to have to walk 10 minutes to the train, possibly stand on the train because it's still like people getting off hours, and you know, make my way to the theater once I get off the train, change trains, make my way to the theater once I get off the train, and then do the same thing on the way back. You feel me? So I haven't had anything to eat, and the show is like 3 hours long. It starts at 7:30. It's 5:30 now, so I have 2 hours to get there. So maybe if I go ahead and get ready really quickly, make it to the city, grab something to eat really quickly, and then take my second leg of the train over there. I don't know if I have time for that, but let's try. Let's see what we can make happen. You never know. I'll check in with y'all probably like when I'm at the theater, to be quite honest, or something, or when I get some food. IDK. BRB. Hello and welcome back. It is Friday. It's rainy here in New York City. It's February 17th. I'm looking at my computer to tell me. I just got into a groove editing the vlog from last week, so it can go up tomorrow. I have like 50 minutes of footage roughly, so a lot of cutting is going to be happening, but I think I can get through it in like an hour and some change, and then just comb through it. I really want to start to up my game in editing and like adding effects and, you know, the words on screen and other stuff that I need to put in there. So right now, the name of the game is get it done. But I would like to just like add some things. If ever I say anything, I'll put it on screen, or, you know, if I say something wrong, I just want to correct it or something like that. Or if I want to put locations on, like that's really cool to be like where I'm at and all that good stuff. But it's Friday at 2 and I want this to go up on Saturday. So, you know, we shall see. I just got into a groove. Update from last night. I went to the show. It was amazing. Got to BAM. I was planning to try to stop at Teresi to get dinner. And I walked in. They had a wait list a mile long. Not to get dinner, to grab a drink before the show. That's what it was. I wanted to go grab a drink before the show really quickly. And then I did end up taking a car. I'm not going to lie. So this is what I did. This is a very New York thing. But like, I took the train to Teresi, which is like the Broadway Lafayette stop. I got off there and I was like, do y'all have a spot? They were like, no. And I was like, I'll come back after my show once I was in there, because I have been wanting to try that restaurant. So I go there and I was like, well, I don't want to take the train to Brooklyn. So I took a car from Nolita to BAM, right? Boom, show is done. I took the train back to Nolita, and then I was out way past my bedtime. I had dinner at Teresi, dinner and a couple drinks and dessert, yeah. And then I took a car home because it was super late, and the train that I would have been coming from, I usually don't walk that way at night, like alone. I try to mind my business. But either way, I ended up taking a car home from dinner. So the show was really great. It was great to see those actors. It was great to be in BAM, to see people out. Like, I haven't been to a play that I can remember since the pandemic happened. And like just being in have I been to like a concert or anything? I've been to parties, but I can't think of like a show or something big that I've been to with like a full audience that's like wild like that. Like, mind you, I ride the subway every day, well, most days. So it's just like being around a bunch of people is one thing, but like, I don't know, in that experience, it was different. So yeah, it was just really exciting to, number one, see the theater. It was gorgeous. See the play, the exhibit, like the entryway was kind of like a Lorraine Hansberry exhibit. I realized I was saying the name of the play wrong. I said the sign in Sydney Brustein's window. It's the sign in Sydney Brustein's window. And it felt very similar in themes to the other popular Lorraine Hansberry play, A Raisin in the Sun. So that was really interesting to see. And yeah, I went to Teresi. I love that place. That's like a new major food group concept that they have in Nolita. Like, well, actually, technically it's Soho. Technically it's Soho. It is, because it's literally just south of Houston, because it's right there on Mulberry, just south of Houston. Okay, so that was in Soho. Just kidding, not Nolita. And pasta was great. They have an insane wine list. It's like a weird high-low, but ultimately, pasta was good. They had a lamb amatriciana. I really love bucatini amatriciana, or like spaghetti amatriciana. And they did this one with like a lamb version. It was really good. I have leftovers in the fridge. Came home. I stayed up way past my bedtime. I got up late today. I did not work out today. We'll resume that tomorrow. Started work, editing this video, and yeah, it's the weekend again, which is crazy. So I think I may actually end this vlog here with me having gone to the play and everything like that, taking you all through a week in my life, and we'll pick up with the weekend tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me. You all have been with me through some things in this last week or so where I got Beyonce tickets, and there was the Super Bowl, and then this week going to the show and getting the BAM membership. Oh, the other thing I'll say about BAM and this BAM membership that I was talking about, which is so funny, is like, it's funny that I had signed up for BAM and then the Solange concert was announced, but she had actually announced a partnership with BAM back in November when I went back and looked at her timeline. But the fact that the tickets went on sale today. So I got a ticket for the Kalila concert, and I think I'm all ticketed out because my budget is going to like punch me in the face. Like, no. But it's my birthday next month. You know, I just want to have a good time. The last thing I need to buy ticket-wise, I feel like in the next couple of months, is Solange produced a ballet, and it's coming back, and I want to see that. So the Knowles, the Knowles Carter sisters they're raking up because Beyonce tickets, Solange curated BAM experience tickets are gotten, and I still need to get these ballet tickets. Not to mention planning for dinner when we go to the ballet. Listen, I want a dinner in the show. I want dinner in the show. That's my problem. I can't just be like, let me get rush tickets and just like rough it out and go to the show. I'm like, no, we're going to the theater. Okay. So we need to have tickets, and we need to get dressed up, and we need to go have dinner and drinks before, and then we're taking our car because we look good, like as it should be. But sometimes it's just like, buy the rush ticket for less than $100 and like just go watch the show and go home. It's not about you. So yeah, but I love an experience. I love a whole like the experience of doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, drop me some info down in the comments. Let me know if you're getting Beyonce tickets. If you're in New York and you want to go to this BAM series that Solanges curated, or if you're gonna see her ballet, or even if you've been to Teresi, the restaurant that I just tried out, let me know. I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.